Good afternoon, Soul Tribe. It's Saturday, January 3rd. It's a full moon. I hope everyone's doing well. And I wanted to remind everybody about the heart meditation every Sunday, 11 a.m., 7 p.m. Wherever you're at, it's important that you take time to go into the heart. Whether you're busy, I know I've been busy lately, so today I really went in and I did a lovely meditation. It was wonderful. Connecting with nature and the animal kingdom and listening to them and what they have to say. And it's heartfelt, a lot of it. And I just remind them that I'm there for them and I love them and what can I do to help. And it's sitting and it's listening and it's asking questions. Because I'm 100% committed to helping. And my intention is to be open to connect with like-minded souls in the heart of love and unity, consciousness, and peace. And the messages are so very important that we go into the heart because this is the timeline we're on. And we're helping others find the way to the practical steps towards more happiness, health, peace, and joy, and love in their lives. And stepping out of the old 3D timeline of dark agendas, misery, pain, and suffering. So it's important because we've all been there. We've been through it. And it's important we connect in the heart because a lot can be accomplished that way. As within, as without, as above, so below. The Christ consciousness, the ascending return of the Christ consciousness is an inward journey in the heart through spirit. And so we create, channeling that love and that energy and that truth. And we need everyone to step up to the plate now more than ever to speak their truth. It's so important that we speak our truth. Even if your voice is shaking, what we used to say years ago, but our voice isn't shaking anymore. We're very clear and we're speaking our truth because the world needs to hear it and everyone needs to wake up together in the heart is the only way things are going to change on this planet. Yes, we need your voice on the internet, but we also need to take action. It's the year of the fire horse. We need to take action in our communities and in our physical reality. Practical steps towards health and happiness and working with the 5 elements, which I will hand you to Cassidy, who's here, our special guest speaker in a minute. He's here to elaborate on that, on what people need to know and what will help them. And we talked about addictions last time and steps to come out of it. I've given a list of herbs people can take to help assist them towards detoxing and simple solutions towards the herbs and medical medium, celery juice and heavy metal detox. And then Cassidy will talk about working with the elements, the 5 elements. We're here on this planet with the elements. The earth, air, fire, the sun, the water, and the ethers, the space. And he'll get more into those. But what I had to say right now is in the heart, and it has to do with the animal kingdom and the innocence and the children again once more, and of course the people and nature. But however, connecting in the heart is our way towards connecting with all that is in spirit. And the message is channeled. Yes, they're messages channeled from God got us all that is on this planet. And it's in the heart. And we need to stop killing wildlife. We need to stop. We need to educate one another when we're in nature and we're out in nature like we are right now on this beautiful hike in this gorgeous, gorgeous area. I have my bear, little stick here to help me hiking. Okay? And it has a little thing on here that pops off with a little pointer on it. So if you get in my way, you're going to get poked. So stand back. Give me 10 feet. But yeah, so this is one thing. And you can carry mace with you. I mean, walking out in nature is not like, oh, let's just go unprepared and go out into la la land. No, you need to think. You need to be prepared. You need to have a plan. Not with guns, not with weapons. I think the devil's got that covered since the beginning of time. We don't need more guns on this planet. As a matter of fact, we don't need guns on this planet. You know, all they're good for is killing, and that's all they're good for. And how many children in schools and young kids and people have been killed by guns that we don't need to go off and mention. How much wildlife has been killed. We don't need to do it anymore. A lot of it is human. Most of it is, if the wildlife isn't killed by the cars, it's by people. Ego, greed, control, manipulation, the wildlife. The commissioners in office got their pockets in for the money, and they're in cahoots to make the money. The land developers, the realtors, pushing all the wildlife off. And if it's not that, it's the people complaining that have cabins there. You're complaining they're in your trash and spreading it around to your bird feeders. Well, kids do that. Kids go make messes and do that. You don't go shooting the kids, do you? It's just, they're innocent, like little kids. And yes, if you're walking in nature, occasionally something will happen. But do the research, do some educating, carry a stick, carry something and some mace, and educate yourself on what to do if you come across it. Freaking out and then getting more wildlife killed because of human ignorance is skyrocketing now. And not to mention all the false flag attacks that they have to go play victim, because there's a timeline of victim consciousness too. All those on the 3D, trophy hunters, the ones so happy and anxious to kill, drinking, doing drugs, they're doing all this and that, they're on the timeline and they are set up for destruction, and they're causing it for everyone else. And a lot of it is false flag attacks just to get innocents killed, because there's psychopaths that get happy about killing. And you know what, if they're not killing the wildlife and getting excited about that, well, you can imagine what they're doing behind closed doors. Okay, and it's not pretty and it's not okay. So the message we have is we hold our hearts as imagining, all of us, as we create our reality, not just through the invisible, we bring it down through here. And we do these meditations to say, I choose the highest timeline of love and unity. And we gather together in the heart with all animals, children, and wildlife. And we sit. If you can do 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, state your intentions and do this. And it's very powerful. We're sending love to the areas that need it the most. We're sending love to ourselves. Because if we don't love ourselves, we're just drinking, doing drugs and all that, we're toxic as heck, those choices are going to reflect back out into the environment through anger, through all kinds of tragedies happening out there, not just to wildlife, but to other people and children and families. So it's so important, as I hand this over to Cassidy, to talk about the health and wellness and the elements, to get on the right track for all those wanting to take little steps and get out of that lower timeline and to the heart. As more of our hearts are open, we're powerfully to create a change on this planet. And hopefully all those lower astral beings in cahoots in office will be removed soon. But this is our way. So, holding our hearts on Sunday morning, evening, 11 and 7, imagining us, holding hands, holding hearts together, and sending love wherever it needs to go, to wherever it needs to, all those hurt, sick, and suffering that we need to have a lot of compassion for now. And sending love wherever it needs to go. And by choosing that, we choose the highest timeline together, and the sun just came out. And we create a difference on this planet for all life. So, join us, Soul Tribe. Holding our hearts, sending love to ourselves wherever it needs to go, in all innocence and wildlife, commanding that those in office step down, not in the heart, not for the highest good of all. They need to be removed, and calling out the truth. As we speak our truth, commanding the truth be shown on their agendas that are deceitful and harmful to all. It's time for everyone to see it and call it out. And together we rise and we create change on this planet, and it's more powerful than you know. So please join us in sending love to protect all the wildlife from all these people that are just going off on tangents, even the ones in the Wildlife Commission. So gung-ho, in cahoots with the commissioners to kill. You don't do that. You don't kill. You just don't go off on tangents like that. It's just not good. It's not good to children. They're just horrified by these actions, and it needs to end. They're poor examples. And it needs to get other people in office and out of there as well. So help us. Join, and the world will be as one as we create this powerful shift. John Lennon talked about it 40 years ago, and it's coming to light now. So believe it. You matter and you make a difference. And don't let anyone tell you you don't. So here's Cass. Gonna hand him over with some practical steps on.
Thank you. Welcome everyone. My name is Cassidy Topa and I am a teacher of the 5 elements to help inspire you to be your best self. So, there are practical steps of well-being to evolve and grow into your highest self. Everyone is unique and different and will bloom into their own unique expression, but there are practical steps that the laws of nature follow in order for us to grow and raise our vibration and to be our best version. The first one is earth. It's time in nature as well as nutrition. Getting the 42 minerals and vitamins. And yes, the minerals and vitamins are very important. So you're keeping that time in nature, quality time in nature, as well as nutrition, and getting your 42 minerals and vitamins.
What are the 42?
And the next one is going to be fire, which is movement and dance. And you want to create motion. It's very important. So when you're creating this, you're allowing your body to create that fire, create that willpower. So whether it's dance or fitness or exercise or motion, it's important to keep that alive. The third one is yoga, which is fascia. You want to stretch and keep your body hydrated. You keep your fascia hydrated by stretching your body, which releases a hydrated physioelectric hormone that's been released since the beginning of time. Every single person that's stretched has felt the same feeling when they stretched. It's the same hormone being released. The fourth one is air. Conscious breathing throughout the day. Out of 16 hours of waking hours, 1 conscious breath a minute is 1,000 conscious breaths a day. So if you can tune into your breath every single time, once a minute, you will create 1,000 conscious breaths. That's very important. That's a very high goal, but keep the standards high and keep breathing. And last but not least is space. That's the 5th element. That is created through space. That is created through meditation. The same thing that we see with our eyes closed is the same thing that everyone has seen with their eyes closed since the beginning of time. So the more that we can close our eyes, create space, meditate, and tune into that frequency, the more that we can get the uploads, the downloads, and all in between. Those 5 elements create the star, and the star is everybody. So when we can create our star and shine brighter through the practical steps of the 5 elements, we create light. And we are in a stage right now where the whole world and everyone needs star power activation to create the brightest constellation ever seen in history. Because when we create this constellation with billions and billions of people, we are going to show the whole universe what we're made of.
Yeah.
And when we show the whole universe what we're made of, the universe itself expands. So the more that we can create a brighter constellation with everyone, the more we can allow the universe to expand beyond time and space and the limiting patterns that have been holding us back. So remember that you are the star. I am the star. We are all the stars.
Yes, you have the power to shine bright and take your power back.
Yes, because it's time. Take your power back.
You need to.
Creating it through the organic timeline. Power is limited in the synthetic timeline. The organic, the ultimate teachers are the 5 elements, especially nature. Especially nature.
Nature has our back.
Nature, yes, always has our back.
And all those heroes protecting out there and speaking up, you're heroes and saving innocents and helping and speaking up and taking action. We love you and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cass. Thank you, guys.
Much love.
Our heart is with you. Thank you so much. Wow, that was brilliant. So the practical steps, and we'll get into the nutrition. We can do that next time. Some more nutrition as far as how. It's really taking off here.
Nutrition is very in depth.
It's in depth. Cassidy's written 5 books on that, so
Yeah.
we'll get more in depth on all that stuff. It's simple foods. This is foods that we have around us.
Yeah, I mean, lentils are the most important.
The lentils, most important. You get all those B vitamins
Vitamins and amino acids.
and amino acids with lentils and rice. You want to say more about any of those now? Or?
Yeah, I mean, broccoli, spinach, Brussels sprouts, all these vibrant green vegetables. Got to think about them now. You know, especially the oils, the lentils. Yeah.
That's a whole nother compartmentation.
Yeah,
We'll save that.
It's very in depth. out of the 5 elements, Earth is the most in depth. It has the most information, which explains it. Earth and nature has so much information in it. We just need to keep getting out there and.
Right, in order to get the message and channel, you got to receive. Oh, moringa, yeah.
It's the most nutritious thing on the planet.
Most nutritious thing on the planet from Africa. As a matter of fact, the powder. The tree of life. So beautiful. There's so much more valuable information Cassidy has to share with you to help people. We're just here to do what we came to do, and it's simple, and it's from the heart, and it's honest. It's out of love. So, and we wish to connect with all those in the heart and honest and truthful and authentic as well. And that's it for today. We're just going to keep it super simple and connect with those on the organic timeline, which connects us with nature, which connects us with animals, wildlife, innocent children, the purity of innocent people with hearts. That's all the organic timeline. And the synthetic timeline is crumbling, and those are the ones that are causing the most destruction right now because it's not in alignment with the planet. It's synthetic. It's phony. It's for money. It's for greed. It's for profit. It's for destruction. So keep that in mind, you know. The healthier these people become, the more their hearts are opened, you know, and the more we can connect together on an organic, an authentic timeline in the heart where miracle consciousness comes every day. Nature is filled with so much magic, pure magic and miracles, and so much valuable information. We're not stripping power and resources from the planet like the synthetic timeline wants to strip and take and lie and deceit and take more and more and more and more. I couldn't imagine going home at night and thinking how much I could take more. It's against nature. Killing. How much can I take? How much can I kill? It's just these some really sick people out there that are destined to not be here anymore, and the world will be better because of it. So that's the truth. I mean, once it comes down to what it is right now, it's the truth. You're gonna be in love, or you're gonna be in fear. So let's shine bright, Soul Tribe. Know you're loved, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. If not, we'll certainly feel your love. Be there, be square. Peace, love, and a whole lot of light. Take care.